Hey Libra, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all doing great. I hope that October was good to you. If you feel like it wasn't, in the future, you will feel like it was good to you. It'll be some type of lesson that you learn. Let's just take it. Take the lesson. Okay? Balance some scales out because we're in November now. And there is some good news about November, actually. Mercury retrograde, yeah, that ended on the 3rd, right? So, but we're not out of the energy. You know, Mercury right now is in the retrograde period. So, just retracing her, his, whatever you want to refer. If you are a pronoun person, steps, okay? That's all Mercury is doing, is just backtracking. So you'll be revisiting some purchases you made, revisiting conversations, places maybe. Some of the same themes will pop up, okay? Now, we are still in Mars retrograde energy though. Let me see. Mars goes direct on the 13th. And like all other planets, it has a retrograde period. But this retrograde period lasts until January. So I hope you are focusing on what you should have been focusing on. And for you, the themes were 7th house related. Now, if you haven't been here for the last 2 videos, the 7th house is kind of where Mars dealt with Libras, okay? The 7th house deals with relationships, like one-on-one relationships and negotiations, okay? So you may have been dealing with some pent-up anger, passive aggressiveness from yourself, from other people. You have been reassessing your one-on-one relationships. Some endings could have taken place. Some changes in a relationship could have taken place because of some things that were found out. That could be for the good or for the bad. You thought to yourself about how the way you communicate with your partners and people one-on-one, how that has affected those relationships, past or present. And maybe you wanted to fix the way you communicate. Maybe you don't. I don't know. When retrograde shows up on the 13th, you get a second chance. If you didn't know, you'll know then. Anyways, let's get into November. Now I'm going to start off with your overall energy. So for me, that represents the theme of the month. You can just look at it as maybe a message to hold on to, however you want to. But this is a theme for me. What is Libras? We got regret. Regret reads, I know that I cannot change the past. That doesn't have to be bad. You can't though. But sometimes it's best to leave the past where it's at, right? Now, if you're new here, I clarify 4 different areas of your life. I'm taking that. I do personal, love, work, and family. Sometimes they tie together. Usually they do because we are the sum of our parts, right? Now for personal, the first card you had up was soulmate. The number for soulmate is the number 5, so that's some type of instability or conflict, maybe. So maybe you're thinking about instability or conflict with a partnership. Like I said, that's kind of the theme in the air. Or maybe it's not. We will clarify. For work, we have observer. I'm going to say for work. Yeah, I'm going to say for work. I'm leading at work because I was supposed to do love. So for observer, we have the number 13. That goes down to number 4. So balance and stability for work. For love, we have flexible. That's the number 10. So either that could be a new beginning, y'all, or a completion of something. And then for family, we have imagine. And that's the number 2. Talking about partnerships, balance, or maybe division. I don't know. We will find out. Now, I'm going to be using the Afro Tarot deck from Jessie Jumanji. If you like this deck or just want to check out the artist, you can find her on Instagram at Jessie Jumanji, all one word, okay? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I don't know, a lot of Libras is real bent on trying to change the past. Y'all usually kind of accept things for, you know, what they are. Y'all not into conflict and all that. Y'all will resolve conflict, but if it's been too much, you don't have time. So that's why I feel like this regret won't be so bad for y'all. Now for personal space, like I said, you have soulmates. I'm just going to shuffle these one more time. I did pre-shuffle, but something's telling me to do it again. Libra, let me be, please. We're going to get through it. All right. soulmates. First card out is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. No equal give and take. Then there you go, showing up in your own reading. Justice. Chariot in reverse. You got two majors so far. Two of Cups in reverse. It's love related. Bottom of the deck is a Ten of Pentacles. This is usually about a commitment to me. Somebody you sharing finances with, somebody you living with, somebody you've been in a relationship with. You were supposed to build in a future with a legacy, right? This is in reverse. How fitting. Soulmates is on your mind. And there's conflict and there's instability because like I said, Libra, you decide where you fall. You know your key players. I'm just going to say this as if it's happening to you. So Libra, you thinking about a situation where there was no equal give and take. Even it could even been financially, no equal give and take. But financially, and then as far as the stability of a relationship, it was not equal. What you gave was not reciprocated. And like I said, I know it's you because you're showing up here. And this will be getting balanced for you in November. You won't be getting karma, but whoever did it will. It's just the universal law, right? But right now you can't make for a movement. You want to move forward, but you've been held there for a reason, divinely, okay? You know, like I said, it's Two of Cups. You got this thing in reverse. Partnership. Somebody you gave your love to, they gave their love to you with some type of commitment. I want to say it was a marriage or something long term. And that's on your mind in November. And I feel like it's residual energy because it's in reverse. That's how I just feel like stuff like that. That's how I view cards. Don't judge me. But whatever this is, you already been dealing with it. And it's still in your mind space because you cannot move forward from it for whatever reasons. Could be financial. All right. Now, for love, we got flexible. Looking for a new beginning. Or either the completion of something. Three of Pentacles. Some recognition for all the work you put in. Acknowledgement. Yep. It's the end of a cycle, though. Could be dealing with a fixed sign. That's a Taurus, a Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. You could also be dealing with a Cancer or another Libra like yourself. It's the end of that cycle, though. Trying to bloom. Yeah, because something came out. Seven of Swords in reverse. It already came out. You already know about it. So I'm not telling a Libra nothing new. This is not no doom and gloom right here. You already found out about it and you're not getting past it. You don't like it. It should have never happened. Like, and I feel like it's a Libra that like, why didn't you pay attention to me? You heard our whole situation. Yep, the Emperor. And now you in control. You done got your foot in back. That's the flexibility. You remain flexible. You want a new beginning. When it comes to love, you definitely want a new beginning. You're not going back to those same situations no more. Even though you still have residual energy. Like, there's two Libras here. We have a Libra who left something. And the last person they left was like the last 5 people they dated. It's like basically the same script, but a different cast member. You've been dating the same types. And giving your heart and having to leave and investing and not getting equal give and take, and that's on your mind because you don't know where your justice will come in as far as love. Then we also had a Libra who is in a situation right now. Somebody they're married to. Somebody that they have been in a commitment with. They share joint finances with. And you want to move forward from it. You don't want to ever repeat these cycles again. And for both Libras, as far as love is concerned, y'all at the end of those type of cycles. Now, for work, you have Observer. That's the number 4. So, some stability, balance. First card out is the King of Cups in reverse. You don't feel your emotions all over the place. Got the 6 of Wands. You're not feeling acknowledged. Like you're not being victorious. You just feel like you're sitting on the sidelines of life when it comes to what you do for work. You could be self-employed. You could be working a job where you're not getting the recognition you deserve for everything you put in. You're like, I do way more work than everybody around here. And y'all get the same thing I get. Why they get rewarded for all the hard work I do? You sitting back and you watching. It's like being an observer from the sidelines of life. And you want to move forward towards something that makes you happy. You want to move quickly. You will. During the month of November, start sending out resumes or start getting back into your craft, whatever it is you're doing. Start advertising more for what you do if you are self-employed. If you're working somewhere, it's time to start communicating with other places during the month of November. Don't leave where you're at till you got somewhere else, but you are being divinely guided during November to start being an observer wherever you are and make some forward movement. Either communication, whatever it is, it's going to deal with communication and moving quickly. Okay? Advertisement, talking to people, getting the word out about yourself, getting resumes out there about yourself, Libra. This is the month, okay? Now for family, that's people you consider family. They don't have to be blood. This could be somebody you're living on the same roof with. Could relate back to love. Could be about your children. We don't know. Let's see. 8 of Cups, walking away from something. Going towards your wish fulfillment. Yep, because of third parties, situations, you're done with that. It's telling you to imagine this future for yourself. It's coming if you can imagine it. Yep. 4 of Wands in reverse. A marriage, long-term relationship, commitment that is done. Ace of Swords in reverse. You don't even care about getting additional clarity. And then we got the Lovers in reverse. This is relating right back to love and personal. The Lovers card, a Major in reverse. Somebody you thought was your soulmate. This is where this regret comes in at, that you can't change the past on Libra. And in this case, you couldn't have, because we can't control people. Whenever you try, it just mirrors your fears. So whenever you start trying to control a situation, all that fear you have about it is what starts to manifest. Because it's not in your place to control it. You only control yourself. And I feel like y'all have gotten that balance in your mind already. Let's say with being flexible when it comes to love, just wanting something new. Learning from the past, you done put up safe boundaries for yourself, and now you're trying to go forward. If you are married to someone, and I feel like it could be kids and stuff involved, children and things, because we had that 10 of Pentacles show up in reverse for personal. You are even okay with co-parenting with this person. You ain't trying to be buddy-buddy friends, but you want y'all to be, you know, amicable. You like, I don't want to be your bestie, but we should be on speaking terms, you know. And I see why. I mean, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. As far as the signs you could be dealing with this month, you see. We do have some Pentacles here. So like I did tell you, I really feel like it's a fixed sign. So it's either Taurus, then like I said, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. We also have a Cancer here. We got you showing up in your own reading, Libra. Got some Wands here. So maybe a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Libra, I wish you the best for this month. And I'm actually honestly proud of you and that you're not carrying no regret with you. Because whatever this was and whoever did this, they didn't deserve you. And I hate to say that, but they didn't. I mean, you know, people don't get what that means sometimes. If somebody says, oh, you didn't deserve me. That's not saying that you like a gift or a present and you're the last coming of Jesus. And no, it's not saying that. What this is speaking on is that this person wasn't ready for you when I say they didn't deserve you. And it feels like you gave them time to get ready. It felt like you were patient because of all these pentacles and this investing in the water. Good thing about it though is the only water that showed up for you was in your personal mind space, about basically the 2 of Cups in reverse, about this being over, this whole bond. You don't see it as a bond no more like you did. You used to think it was a real close bond. Now you like, nah, it ain't even that. The only other place you got water at is in career. And that's you feeling like you don't have control over your emotions and that you just don't have control over your work environment and you don't feel appreciated. You know, at work, you don't feel appreciated. You don't feel acknowledged. You don't feel like you're going to ever be able to be victorious there or either get promotions there. You probably feel like you've hit a glass ceiling at work. And then again, family, we got that Eight of Cups, but it's walking away. Watch me when I do it. Back turned, I'm good. That's Libras. I love y'all, and I hope November is amazing for you. I holla.